Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Samurai Shaws, and welcome to another CoD World War II gameplay here that I recorded at E3 just a couple days ago. As a reminder, this is against a bunch of really good YouTubers, so I wasn't able to drop a crazy kill-death ratio or get a crazy amount of kills. But even though I was playing against Nade Shot and Prestigious Key and a bunch of other YouTubers, I was still able to drop the best kill-death ratio and I think the highest amount of kills in this TDM with the BAR assault rifle. So I was really proud of this gameplay. Thought you guys would really enjoy it. I thought it would be a perfect time, or perfect gameplay as a background to discuss the create a class system and the guns and score streaks and perks that are called something other than perks in this game that you will want to use when it comes out, that I really think are the best ones for the game. So that is the topic of discussion today. So let's get right into it, because I want to get through this really quickly and make it as simple and easy as possible for you guys. So first off, the first thing you're gonna essentially choose is a division, and when I say division, it really just choosing whatever gun you choose will put you in a certain division, depending on whether or not you choose an assault rifle, an SMG, an LMG, a shotgun, or a sniper. So for example, if you choose an SMG, you're part of the airborne division. If you choose an assault rifle, you're part of the infantry division. Now those two obviously are going to be the most popular in the game. SMGs and assault rifles have always been the best in Call of Duty, and I don't think it'll be any different for this game. So that's the first thing. Next, you're going to be able to choose a basic training ability. Well, actually, let me cover the guns real quick. So in this game, in the alpha here that we played at E3, they only had 10 guns for us to choose from, 2 from each one of the divisions. Out of all the guns that we were able to play with, by far I think the best was the BAR assault rifle, which you'll see me using throughout this gameplay. It's sort of like, I want to say like an M4. I don't want to compare it to the ACR because it's got more recoil than that, and I know I'm not comparing it to guns from other or from World at War, but just think of it as like a really basic, simple assault rifle. It's usually like 3 bullets to kill, which is a shame. But it's, you know, nice, it's simple. What actually is more of a shame than the 3 bullets to kill, which isn't that big of a deal, is the fact that it only has 20 rounds, which makes it pretty difficult to, you know, kill multiple enemies with. But I think it's the best assault rifle in the game, and maybe the best gun in the multiplayer, and maybe in the final game as well. So I definitely recommend using that. If you want to use an SMG, the Thompson seems awesome for that. The MP40 only has 30 bullets and is kind of weak, but the Thompson is about the same weakness, maybe a little bit weaker, a little bit harder to control at long range, but the MP40 is super hard to control at long range too, or at least, you know, be accurate with, but it has 45 bullets in the clip, so it's awesome for rushing. So I think the Thompson and the BAR are the best guns so far, and then the Lewis light machine gun was pretty good as well, which was like a 50 bullet you know, light machine gun, sort of like the really big one from Call of Duty 4, if you're familiar with that one. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was like the M60 or something like that. So yeah, there's that. And then as far as guns that might come out that we don't know whether or not they'll be in the game yet for sure, or at least in the multiplayer, the STG assault rifle, which was like the gun you got at like level 55 in Call of Duty 4, which was pretty crappy in that game, but it's been in some other Call of Duty games and it's been decent. So that looks like it could be in the game, and hopefully it would be a 30-round clip, which would probably make it a really popular weapon, as long as the recoil isn't as crazy as it was in Call of Duty 4, which I don't think they would do. And then because it was kind of obviously a joke gun, you know, in Call of Duty 4. And then there's the possibility of the PPSH being in this game, which a lot of people are talking about, and that would probably be like akin to like a P90 for this game. It'd probably be a high clip amount, like at least 30, maybe 40, and then it would probably have better damage than the Thompson, but its rate of fire would probably be higher to sort of compensate for the fact, like it would be higher, which would make it quicker to kill with, but it would make it a lot harder to control at medium distances. So it would kind of have that as a handicap, I'm guessing. So that would probably be better than the Thompson, as long as it's not like 20 bullets or really low damage. So I'm going to say the best guns for this game are probably going to be the BAR and the PPSH, at least the ones that we've heard of so far. They could introduce totally new ones that would be better, but I don't think they would have given us crappy guns for this game. So anyway, moving on. Basic training abilities. So basic training abilities can be chosen. There's like a list of 10, and no matter what division you choose, you can choose any basic training ability. And they're sort of like a set of like 2 perks, like a combination perk. And the 2 that I think are best are Scoped, which allows you to move faster while aimed down sight, and also allows you to get an extra attachment on your primary gun. I think that one's going to be really popular. And then Forage, which is sort of like fast hands. It allows you to throw your equipment faster and change from your primary to your secondary faster, and gives you Scavenger. So when you walk over bodies, you can pick up extra ammo. You don't start with extra ammo though. That's actually entirely another basic training ability. But I think that one won't be as popular because it's better to pick up ammo as you go, as you need it, and you'll also get that fast hands ability. So I think those 2 are by far the best out of all of them. And then we've got division training abilities, which can only be chosen for specific divisions. So you've got what was in the beta was Pathfinder 3, Infantryman 3, Sapper 3. Each one of these are specific to a certain division. There's 2 others. Pathfinder was for the Airborne or the SMG division. Infantryman 3 was for the Assault Rifle 1. Sapper was for the Shotgun. And these 3 numbers, we're not 100% sure what they mean yet, but what I think it means is you get to choose up to 3 abilities, and for the created classes they generated for us, they gave us 3 abilities. And then if you only choose 2 of the 3 abilities, then you can use an extra point to get like an extra equipment or an extra attachment on your primary, or get a secondary, or get a lethal at all, things like that, like the Pig 10 system from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, etc. So that's what I think it means, at least. So the 2 that I think are really good here are Pathfinder 3, which, take it for granted. I guess you could take it for granted that I'm saying these are good because you don't really have a choice here. But Pathfinder 3 allows you to sprint longer and faster and climb over things faster. Those are the 2 main benefits there. And then Infantryman 3, you get 2 extra attachments on your primary, and you get 1 extra on your secondary. So Infantryman 3 sounds awesome, definitely affecting all your gunfights to have extra attachments. And then Pathfinder 3, it's awesome for rushing, to be able to sprint longer and faster and climb over things faster. I think those make a lot of sense, and using all of that will be pretty popular. I probably wouldn't use climb over things faster if that's an option, and I probably wouldn't use 1 extra attachment on my secondary, and I would change those out, or I would leave those out to get extra lethal or extra equipment. And then as far as the division skills, there's only one I thought was really interesting, which was being able to lunge further with your bayonet. The rest of them just don't seem that interesting. I really think they're going to not really play a big role in this game, so I'm not even going to cover them. They're not like combinations of perks. The division specific skills, which is that 3rd, new custom thing, there's only like 1 benefit to each one of them. Like one of them allows you to put a bipod down on the ground, and that bipod gives you low recoil, but you can't move around. And then, final thing I wanted to cover here was the score streaks. There were 4 that really stuck out to me. UAV, obviously, you're going to want to use that in this game. But the other 3 were Artillery Barrage, which is basically just an airstrike. You choose a direction and a way it's going to land on the map, and it'll come in and lay down an airstrike, like when you get 5 kills in CoD 4 or World at War. And you've got paratroopers, which are a bunch of AI like soldiers that drop on the map and start killing people. And the AI are gonna suck, obviously, or probably. It really all depends on how good they are, how good the kill streak will be. But just having like 10 people on the map on your team, basically, these paratroopers will come up behind people. People have no idea they're there, and it'll kill them. So I think that one's going to do pretty well. I think that's like the equivalent of dogs for this game. And then you've got the ball turret gunner, which is going to be like, a chopper gunner, AC-130. That's just, going to be able to mow people down. That's the hardest kill streak, the biggest kill streak in the game, and that'll be awesome as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Sorry to loop it at the end there, but I didn't have any other gameplay here to show you guys. Hopefully I can bring you guys another video soon. Let me know in the comments below if you like this video and what you want to see in future videos, and please do me a favor and give this video a like rating if you enjoyed it. I really appreciate seeing that support, and makes me want to make more videos for this game. And I've got some interesting ones coming up soon. I think I'm going to do a dual comm with XCal on the evolution of Call of Duty over the years. If you don't know who XCal is, give him a Google. XCaliz 0RZ, literally like the most OG YouTuber there is for Call of Duty, who's an incredible player. So get excited. I'm excited. Hope to see you guys soon. Later.